Today we're going to be talking about Lucid Motors and why it could be going higher next week. Let's get into the video. Hi everyone, my name is Zach and welcome back to Finance Bro. Before we get into the video, I'd like to ask you guys to please leave a comment of how many shares of Lucid Motors you have, how many you want to have, and then also consider leaving a like and subscribe as it really helps with the YouTube algorithm. And if you guys want to see what we're investing in and why, you want to see our public stock portfolio, and you want to get a free stock worth up to $70 when you just deposit $1 on the platform, go ahead and get signed up with Public with the first link in the description. If you guys are wondering what it looks like, this is actually what it looks like. You can see that we just invested in Lucid Motors today, and we gave a reasoning for why, and then we also have our portfolio, our long-term portfolio, and you can see that there. So if you guys want to see all that, go ahead and get signed up to Public and deposit $1. But with all that out of the way, let's get straight into our stock for today, which is going to be Lucid Motors. So obviously we used to talk about Lucid Motors way back when it was CCIV. Obviously Lucid Motors down 2% on the day, also down 3% on the week and 19% on the month, sadly. But if we take a look here, about a year ago, we started making videos. I believe in early January, not a year ago, maybe 7 to 8 months ago, we started making videos on Lucid Group when it was about $12, I believe, and then we had this massive run up. I came up on a quick bag. A lot of you guys that were in our Discord also came up on a quick bag. Obviously, I sold a bit at about $56, I believe. I sold half, and then ever since then, I've been holding on because I had my initial. I believe my dollar cost average was about $17. So ever since then, I don't think I've been in the red once with that initial bit, but obviously I've made my money back and much more by selling half at that $56 level. But yeah, so I mean, I've been holding on ever since then, and I just invested a bit more in public.com. But yeah, I mean, Lucid Motors, it has been one of the staples of our channel. We just haven't made a video on it in a while, especially since they changed to the ticker symbol LCID. Having trouble there. But yeah, I mean, let's talk about Lucid Motors. I mean, so they are trending right now. They're number 4 trending on StockTwits. I believe they're one of the most active as well. No, they're not. But yeah, so they're trending number 4 on StockTwits, which is kind of what I like to see just for the overall social sentiment around the stock. Get a lot of eyes on the stock, basically. Okay, and now we're going to have 2 articles that we're going to be going over. One piece of news and then one article talking about whether or not Lucid Motors should be a buy. So let's get into this. So basically, this first piece of news is going to be going over on yahoofinance.com. It's going to be called Faster and Farther. Lucid announces performance and range versions of Lucid Air Dream Edition. So 2 distinct Air Dream Editions showcase Lucid's engineering capabilities and reset expectations for electric vehicles with versions optimized for unrivaled power and performance. So let's talk about this. Lucid Group, which is setting new standards with its advanced luxury EVs, and that's why I love it. They are a luxury EV company. I will want one day. Today announced that the limited run Lucid Air Dream Edition will be produced in 2 distinct versions, the Dream Edition Performance and Dream Edition's Range, each highlighting a different facet of this exceptional electric luxury sedan. Basically, the Dream Edition will feature a powertrain optimized for speed and acceleration, kind of what I'll want, with 1,111 horsepower. The Dream Edition range will deliver 933 horsepower while embodying Lucid's exacting focus for maximizing range. So that'll be good for people who are like, got to drive from California to Flagstaff like me. But I'd rather have optimized for speed and 200 more horsepower personally. But yeah, they just announced these 2 things. And basically one will be focused on speed, one will be focused on range. And yeah, I mean, you can see here that during the drive, a pair of Dream Range Edition cars drove from Los Angeles to San Francisco at highway speeds via Central California, and then back across the San Francisco Bay to Lucid Global's headquarters, traveling 445 miles on a single charge. Upon arrival, the cars displayed respectively 30 miles and 72 miles of charge remaining, for a total of 475 and 517 miles. So they can literally go to from Los Angeles to San Francisco. So that is with one charge. That is extremely respectable. But yeah, I mean, they are going to be priced at a very high price, but these are obviously supposed to be a luxury car brand. So $169,000 fully equipped. So I mean, but there is a $7,500 US federal tax credit as well. So overall, this is not going to be for the everyday driver, but it will be good for business. Now quickly, let's talk about whether or not Lucid Group stock is a buy. So key points: Lucid intends to offer EVs that are superior to those on the market right now. Obviously, they're going to cost more as well. The company plans to start deliveries this year. Despite an experienced management team, it's faced risks. So let's talk about it. Lucid Group's market capitalization is $37 billion. It is behind those of Tesla and NIO. Obviously, they haven't delivered a single car, so that is a bit overvalued, but it used to be way higher, so I'm not too worried about it. You're obviously pricing in future growth. It does have an exciting product range according to them, and obviously they're talking about the range of the two cars that we just talked about, so we don't have to talk about that much. The company also plans to offer different models of the Lucid Air at different specifications and prices, and to start production of its SUV, the Lucid Gravity, in 2023. So that's something to look forward to then. Over time, it intends to offer more affordable vehicles in higher volumes as well. So that is extremely good. The company expects to start delivering the Lucid Air this year. It says it already has 11,000 reservations. It plans to deliver 20,000 of them in 2022, rising to 49,000 in 2023, and expects to generate $2.2 billion in revenue in 2022. That would be awesome, considering they haven't generated any revenue because they haven't done any deliveries yet. In the long term, Lucid anticipates run rate of production of more than 500,000 units per year by 2030. It expects to generate positive EBITDA by 2024 and become free cash flow positive by 2025. If all these things were to happen, Lucid would be one of the biggest EV companies, probably behind Tesla in the United States. So I mean, that would be super good. Obviously, a lot of different General Motors and basically any car company is trying to get into the EV market now, but they are exclusively EV, kind of like Tesla. So overall, I would say that I would agree with this. That is interesting but risky. I personally don't have too much invested anymore. I just kept half of my initial investment, and then I just invested a bit more into public when it dropped to $21. But yeah, let's quickly go over technical analysis. So this is going to be extremely quick. Obviously, we can talk about how, we talked about this at like $14 or whatever, and then it ran up to 60, and ever since then it sold off. Found a bottom here at $18, but it has been on a bit of a slide ever since mid-July. Over the past 2 months, we have been on a slide. We don't know how much further this can drop. I would probably expect this to drop to $18, and just like I said in public, if it does drop to $18, then I will pick up more at that price, but I think that is bottom. I think $18 is a bottom, and that would be a great time to make an entrance. Personally, I'm not a financial advisor, so don't make any buying decisions off of that. But yeah, that is going to be it for today's video. If you guys did enjoy, please leave a comment, a like, and subscribe, as it really helps with the growth of the channel. But my name is Zach, and I hope to see you in the next video.